I see a lot of vintage Christmas ornaments. Oh, whoa. Okay, we're gonna start the clean out in the crawl space. We have to do this first. Let's go inside and see what kind of stuff we got in here. All right, just a first look. Oh man, look at this. Vintage plane prop. I already see a ton of great stuff in here. It's wagon wheels. There's a vintage tricycle. This man's father worked for the newspaper, so he has a lot of these metal newspaper. That one says November 3rd, 1970. There's some vintage bikes. Vintage baby stroller. Oh wow, look at this. Vintage car, children's toy. Oh, I'm gonna have to pull all this stuff out so we can see what we got. All right, well, I'm gonna get started. I'm gonna start pulling this stuff out, and we'll get a better look once I get it out in the yard and we can see it under better light. So let's get to work. Okay, here are the highlights of the stuff that we pulled out of the crawl space. A pair of vintage wooden skis and a ski pole. Vintage bike. Chairs. Another vintage tricycle. This is super cool. A wooden plane prop. That's definitely gotta be worth some good money. Super cool. A vintage wagon, Tornado Deluxe. This also is a killer find. A metal kids pedal car, fire department. Even comes with the wooden ladders. You can see the pedals. Not sure what this is worth, but have a feeling we're going to do pretty well on it. And we're just starting to scratch the surface of what's in this house clean out. So let's get back to it. Another load about to go to the dump. I think this is load number 3 of trash has been pulled out of this house. Like I said, that is not a small truck, and it has packed to the gills with garbage out of here. A lot more to go. Okay, we're coming to a close on day 1. We spent most of the day cleaning out the crawl space, wagon wheels, and working on the main level, trying to get as much of the trash out as we could so that we could get to the treasures, see what we have a little bit better. This room is mostly stuff that needs a second look, or stuff we're definitely going to keep. I'm losing light, it's getting dark on us. This is all the furniture we have staged that I have to list on Marketplace to sell. I got through some of it, but still have a ton to list tomorrow once I have better light. All kinds of vintage furniture. Like I said, all this is going up on Marketplace. Kitchen. Working my way through the kitchen. I've taken 3 large bags of trash out of here. Working through all the dishes. I've actually found a ton of good vintage cookware, utensils, pots, pans, but still a ton to go through tomorrow. Just kind of giving you a glimpse at where we're at the end of the day. All this stuff I still have to go through. Mostly just dragging this stuff out so I can see what it is. And the stuff that's obvious trash, get it out, throw it in the truck, and head to the dump. Got the bedrooms cleaned out. There's no light in this house. Coming with these mirrored cabinet. I need to list this also on Marketplace. Local pickup. I don't even know if you can see this stuff, but this. We're making some headway, but we're gonna have to get back at it again tomorrow. See where we get. Okay, first thing this morning, I'm gonna get the rest of this furniture listed on Marketplace. As you can see, it is a pile. This is the stuff I've already got listed on Marketplace. This is all the stuff that I still have to list on Marketplace. So I have a ton of furniture to list. There's 2 more pieces in the back room also. But we're gonna dive in and get this stuff listed first and then move on to the next thing. I'm still working my way through all this furniture. There were 31 total pieces of furniture that I had to get listed on Marketplace this morning just in this one little room I'm working out of. There's more furniture in the basement that I still have to go through. My phone has been blowing up from Messenger. Honestly, it's been a little bit of an annoying situation, but trying to get this stuff listed and work my way through it. People have the crazy requests like, will you hold this for me? Will you do this? Will you do that? No, just buy it and come get it.
We found this awesome antique high chair in the house, and we discovered that it's not just a high chair, it does something else. High chair and stroller, all in one.
Okay, the trailer's getting dropped off. We're gonna load this bad boy up, head back to North Carolina with it. Should be able to fit a ton of stuff in this thing. Oh yeah, we should be able to load this thing down. Got a ramp, right?
I don't know if we need the ramp.
Just slide the boxes up in there and stack them.
Yeah. Well, we could just dolly them up.
Yeah, and also if we decide to take any furniture or anything, we can use the ramp.
We can do that.
So I know there's a couple of boxes and cabinets I think that she wants to take, so.
Okay.
Perfect.
Let's go back to work.
Yep.
There's so much stuff in this house, and we've just been going through boxes and crates and bags, some rockets, tray, I don't know, I'll have to clean that up. Let's see. Oh wow. I don't know. That could be something good. But we're gonna have to really examine each piece to see. A lot of times these are silver plate and we're disappointed. But I don't know.
But they might not be.
We'll have to do some checking. Could be good, could be bad.
Okay, we're coming to a close on day 2. We spent most of the day today working on getting the furniture listed, packaging all the McCoy and Roseville pottery that we bought from this gentleman. There were almost 180 pieces of Roseville pottery. You see some of the pieces here still. I've got a long ways to go. I'm maybe about halfway boxing all this stuff up. Just gonna give you a glimpse of what it's like where we are. We cleaned out both attics, or at least most of the way cleaned out both attics. Still more to go. We took 4 loads to the dump and are working on a 5th load of a pretty big box truck. There was a lot of trash in here. We also worked on cleaning out the attics. We only got this one about halfway cleaned out. Still a long way to go. These vintage thermoses. Tons of good stuff in this house. There was also tons of trash. There's 4 box trucks loads went out of here so far. A 5th is almost full. You can see there's a long ways to go before we're done cleaning out this attic. We got a little further on the other one, the other side. But let's walk over there and take a look. We've got a mess everywhere. I feel like I'm gonna crash through these stairs every time I try to crawl up them. I'm not sure that I'm not over the weight limit for these old stairs. Light. Let's see, we made some serious progress up here. This was a mess. And this side is most of the way cleaned out. Still got a long ways to go on the other side, but we're getting it done. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Now, if I can just not fall down the steps. I'm here by myself right now, so that would not be great. But, like I said, we're making progress. Just a lot to go through, sort through. Oh man, I left the light on. There's not a switch. You have to crawl up there to turn it off. So back up the ladder. And we're out. But as you can see, we've still got a long, long way to go. But it's just day 2. We're making a lot of progress. Just got to keep plugging away at it. It's the start of day 3. Today's goals are to finish the attics and then make our way down to the basement. I still have more furniture to sell, but I'm getting a lot of hits on Marketplace, so hopefully we can get some of this furniture out of here. But let's get to work. Is that metal?
Yep.
I have never seen one of those.
And if you step on the pedals,
Make some walk?
Yep. Never seen one.
Never.
That's got to be from the.
Alright. It was in this wooden box here. Also buried in an attic.
It is a vintage. I don't even know how to get it out.
A sewing machine?
Yep. It must have a lock or something in it.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
I don't know how it comes out.
It's almost coming out.
Sewing machine?
Right? Yeah, has to be, right? What does it say on it?
Oh yeah. Western Electric.
Western Electric, yeah.
It's a. Oh, here's more writing.
It says Western Electric Company. It's definitely a sewing machine, though. You can see that.
Comes with directions.
Oh, still has the directions with it.
Yep.
That is a score right there.
Wow. The pedal. Wow. Gotta figure out what year that is.
I mean, that has to be super old. Does it say on the instructions anywhere?
I'm looking.
It's got a year.
It's so delicate.
I mean, looks like it's got to be at least 100 years old, right?
Oh, it's definitely 100.
Maybe towards the front, would it say? Oh, the cover's not on it, maybe?
I don't know. We'll have to go and look at it a little
We'll have to do some research, but
Yeah.
that is for sure at least 100 years old.
Yeah. It looks like it was never used.
That's amazing.
But that horse is the best.
Yeah, these two finds right here alone
Yeah.
makes it worth being up in this hot attic.
Yeah. Maybe for you.
Yeah, well, I wasn't up here till just now, so. All right.
I don't know what that is.
Mirror or something.
It's all in up.
Yeah, what's in here? Bunch of bullshit. Plastic plates, more plastic plates. There's more plastic.
Look at all this McCoy.
Yeah.
Wow, look at this.
I've never seen somebody have so much plastic. Disposable silverware and plates.
Oh, look at that beauty.
Oh yeah, that's not bad. Maybe one of them coffee cans has got some cool hit in it.
Money.
Oh, shoot. It's full of cash. What should we do with it? Keep it?
Spend it.
Oh, okay. Let's go spend it.
Yeah.
Wormies?
What?
Spiders?
So random.
Little ashtray. Oh, more McCoy. Oh.
That looks old. That's that lusterware tea set, that sheen or whatever on it.
Jesus.
I like this garbage bag just to throw
Whole
off.
set of dishes.
Let me start chucking it. Start chucking all stuff in the trash.
Is there anything?
Yeah, not super valuable, but not worthless.
Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's a neat.
What is it?
It's a candle. I'm surprised it didn't melt up here.
How did that not melt?
I don't know.
That doesn't make sense that it didn't melt.
Wow.
Oh, there's some money. Change. Some stamps.
A very valuable stamp collection worth, I don't know, 10 cents. Oh, there's money.
Yeah, you got some actual change
Oh,
in
yeah.
here.
all silver. What a find.
Yeah. We're about halfway through with day 3. Got the attic cleaned out pretty well. The other attic. Working on the kitchen. This attic is cleaned out too. For the most part. Next is going to be to finish the main floor and then move on down to the basement. There's a ton of stuff in the basement, so still a long ways to go, but we're making progress. Starting to get the truck loaded up. Gotta maximize all of our space. We got 10 feet at the moment, by 8 by 9 to get as much as we can in here. We took a break from doing the kitchen and the McCoy and Roseville pottery to start in the basement. Working our way through all the stuff in the basement. Hey. Still tons of stuff we go through down here in the basement. Just a massive amount of stuff. But you can't finish till you start, so we decided to shift gears and come down to the basement. It's a little cooler down here, but making progress. Got this room most of the way cleaned out. Gonna have to get this big pool table out of here. It's the start of day 4. We've got both attics cleaned out, the bedrooms and the bathrooms done. We're working on the basement, trying to finish up the kitchen, and we still have the main level, the dining room and the living room to clean out. But we're making some pretty good progress. Still a long ways to go. We're gonna try to push really hard today, get to the finish line, but I may have to stay an extra day to wrap it all up. We're gonna get into it, see what we can do. Still working on boxing up all this McCoy and Roseville pottery. Moving along, getting there. Some really large pieces still in the basement, but I'm gonna box those separately. But let's get back to it. Okay, it's lunchtime on day 4. We're still working on getting the truck loaded, getting some of this stuff packed up and stacked as tightly as you can in the back of this truck. We're doing a pretty good job with it, but still got a massive amount of stuff to get loaded up. But I'm trying to get it in there piece by piece. It's like putting a puzzle together to try to do it as efficiently as possible. We should be able to get a ton of stuff on the back of this truck though. We're building a little frame here to hold all the pieces of art so they don't flop around and get broken. We're gonna put that in the truck as well. Secure all the artwork. We've made a little more headway on the kitchen. Still a lot more stuff in here, but making headway. Thinning it out. Still packing.
Always packing.
Always so much. We made a pretty good progress on the basement as well. Let's walk down there and take a look. I can get to the basement without tripping and breaking my neck. And a low ceiling duct. I've already cranked my neck on this a couple times. Trying to come up out of this basement too fast. But as you can see, we've got a lot of stuff out of here. This pool table is going to be a pretty large undertaking. We're going to have to take it apart to get it up out of here. Still a good amount of stuff down here, but we've thinned it out and thrown away a lot of the trash. Obviously still more to go, but believe it or not, I feel pretty good about it. Even though it may not look like we've made that much headway. The scale we're taking, we're gonna try to fit this as well. I think I'm even gonna try to take this door. So I'm gonna buy that red glass door. Our job is to empty this house out. It needs to be completely empty and ready to sell by the time we're done. But we're making headway. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. So let's get back at it. We are wrapping up day 4. We got a lot of stuff on the truck. We're making a whole lot of progress. Still got more to go. I think I'm gonna have to switch my flight and stay an extra day. But for now, we're gonna take a break. We're gonna go have some adult beverages and try to relax for a little bit. It's the start of day 5. We've got a lot of stuff on the truck. Still got a lot of stuff to go. I actually was not able to change my flight, so I have to fly out at 4:30 this afternoon. So we're in a bit of a time crunch. We got to get after it, try to get as much on here before I have to leave as possible. But ain't nothing to it but to do it, so let's get after it. You can see we got the tractor trailer loaded up. We only use 9 feet, so that'll save us a little bit of money. We got the house most of the way cleaned out. We can take a look, pop down into the basement, look around. There's some furniture and stuff that still has to be dealt with, and a lot of the stuff that's still here is going to get donated. I think most of it's going to the women's club, possibly the Goodwill. Anything else is probably going to go to the dump. But we've sorted through and sifted through and got most of the good stuff out of here. Same with the upstairs. There's still some furniture and stuff that we got to get out of here, but there's a whole lot less stuff in this house than there was when we started. The bedrooms are cleared out. I really thought these 2 things would sell. Ended up dropping the price all the way down to 50 bucks and nobody still bought them. But we'll see. Maybe somebody will come along and buy them after I leave. Kitchen. This is all donations for the women's club. The attics are empty. Nothing in the attic. All the rest of this stuff is going to the women's club. Donations. These pictures, I believe, of my in-laws. We're gonna keep these. But you see, we made a pretty good progress in a short amount of time. But now it's time to go to the airport and catch a flight. We're wrapping up here on day 5. We got the tractor trailer loaded up. We got the house most of the way cleaned out. There's still some odds and ends that need to be wrapped up. Some of the furniture I wasn't able to get rid of, but for the most part, we did a pretty good job cleaning the house out. I got to catch my flight though, so I got to call it and head to the airport. But we'll see you in Wilmington, and we'll go through all this stuff and show you the stuff we found. It should be a lot of interesting finds in this house, so I'll see you then.